welcome back to another YouTube video. I just came to say, if you guys want to do fan art of any of my OCs that are not void, here's some ones from, like a few from each tribe that I would really love to see. I would really love to see Woodland. He's one of my newest OCs, and I literally just this is my best Sandwonk OC ever. So you know that little ring over here that is kind of lighter? That is a tail ring, so making sure to include that. He only wears his horn rings sometimes, so here is his reference sheet. Here's his reference sheet right here, because he's half woodwing. He has kind of this eye that kind of looks like this. So he still has like the Sandwag black eye, but with that pupil. So that's kind of what the pupil looks like. He has a pouch, the leaves behind his ear. I usually do yellow for his ear, but but you could always do anything else too. I have no reference for anybody else except for Woodland and Void. And Star probably. So figure out most of these on your own, please. Okay, the next Sandwonk that I would probably really love to see them drawn is Wooden Wing. I really love the OC. That wooden wing idea is just so, it's different from a lot of different OCs. So he has this wooden wing over here. Some parts of it is covered in moss. One of his hands also is wooden because it's connected to that wing, so that one also has to be wooden. Because he was born with a mutation, which he didn't have one wing and he didn't have one leg. One of the legs. So they had to get him a wooden wing and a wooden leg. So I really love this guy. You can do the horn rings if you want, but I mostly just do those for decorative pieces. Next ones are sandwings. So the first sandwing that I would love to see drawn is Sinnoh. So this is her normal thing here, but so she also has those too, the ruby embedments, but she sometimes wears glasses, so I would prefer for you to do glasses on near the nose like Cricket has, if you wanted to draw her, which I really want fan art of this one too. But I'm mostly looking for Woodland and a few others. Or Wooden Wing. Sinnoh, which is one of my other OCs, but I really love her. Last Skywonk OC that I would also really love to see drawn is Mountaintop. She does wear horn rings, so basically she always wears these horn rings. They're enchanted horn rings, I think, but I'm not sure what they do. But she is a fire scale, and I really love her design. I don't care if the fades are a little bit bad because this OC is old, but I sure do love the shades that I used. But I prefer Sinnoh to be drawn out of the Skywonks. Now for Seawings. The Seawing that I mostly want drawn is Abyss. I love this girl. She's my favorite Seawing. And it took so long to make that underbelly fade. She does wear purple horn rings, every single thing, because Shifter, this is one of Shifter's forms, or Raindrops, so this is probably just I prefer for her to have the horn rings, because it would make no sense if she had the horn ring. She didn't have horn rings because Shifter and Raindrop have horn rings. And a lot of Changewings wear them for fashion. Anyways, my dad just randomly comes in the room, what? Yeah, Bioluminescent. Wait a second, let me find if I can see. Yes, Bioluminescent is another one that I would like to be drawn. She doesn't have any lore yet, so I don't think she will be wearing anything. But if that chain, well, she'll be wearing the horn rings, of course. But if any of that changes, ask me if any of that changes. If you want to draw her. Next is the Ice Wings. Okay, I want drawings of Cloudy. Mostly I want drawings of Cloudy with so one eye kind of looks like the Wasp mind control eye, and Arctic's ghost just coming out of it. Like, that is literally my favorite kind of art for Cloudy. Like, it just looks so cool. So, and then the North is also one of my favorite. My second favorite Ice Wonk. I really love the design I made for this guy, but I also have another Ice Wonk because I really love the Ice Wonks, which is Earthly. He decorates himself with plants, so there's vines all around him and stuff. It's really cool, and he's basically one of a kind because I've never seen an Ice Wing named Earthly, and he was just one of my best ideas ever for an OC. Okay, and then we got Rain Wonks. First is Raindrop. I really want her drawn. If so, oh yeah. Yeah, she has a black forked tongue. So if you're putting doing mouth open, making sure to put that black form for the black tongue thing, whatever, the forked black tongue. And her tail has bioluminescent scales. So don't miss out on those. They're kind of rings of bioluminescent scales, and they kind of stand out. They glow more, kind of like the part that kind of looks a little blocky, but it's not. And then we got, I think this is the slot she's in, right here. No. Yes, that was. I was seeing if I wanted, oh yeah, Shifter, but, no. Okay, Star is also another one of my favorites, so I do have a reference for her, so here is half of her reference. This is just a normal reference for her, but, I really love her design and all. But this is an old reference, so the pupil just kind of looks kind of weird to me and stuff. Night Wings. If you're not drawing Void, which here is Void's reference, if anybody wants to join the fan art crew of drawing fan art of Void. But to join the fan art crew, you can also draw a drawing of any of my other OCs. But Constellation, I really love this one, and she kind of gives off a star vibe. So instead of the black forked tongue is actually kind of looks like how her underbelly is, and it kind of looks like it's gleaming like stars, and it's really cool. I love that part. She breathes stardust, kind of stardust that, well, it looks like stardust, but it's actually just fire, but in just a different form, and it's really cool. But she can also hold that in her talon. It's so cool. I just love that OC. Not really any more of the Night Wonks. Okay, for Hive Wings, there's Stinger. I like this guy. And he always wears those horn rings. And no, it's not lava. Oh, I think it's Magmite. Yeah, Magmite is another one that I would like, but yeah, Silk Wonks, some of my favorites. Peacock, I love this girl. I took so much time making her. And then there's, I think Lumen is next. Yeah, Lumen. I also really love this OC, so any of them drawn would be great. So I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!